my being! Bayle the Dread! You shall haunt me no longer!
I didn't think I was gonna do it with the Golem fist, but with the frost, it actually builds up pretty quick. I don't remember where I found this. I think it was at one of the ruins. So I'm going to assume that every time you proc like a whatever effect of the weapon, you get that bonus. Am I tripping? No, I'm going the right way. R.I.P. my boy. Already got both these spells, so I'm just gonna hold on to it this time. No, actually it's not that bad. Those spam attacks when he does the... This is an old exploit, so let's see if this still works. I think I hear the dogs. Okay, now get your bewitching brand. Okay, I think we got him. See, there should... The other dog should be coming too. Oh, there we go. Okay. Still works. It's I mean, it's not gonna work for all of them. It's only because you can trigger those dogs when your arrow goes through that fog gate. It's like programmed in them to go near the noise. So they come and they just use the bewitching branch on them, and then they kill that boss. It's pretty funny. Bleed's not as OP as it used to be. People think it is. I promise you it's not. Like, you'll get a little nice proc, but like once you're in the farther NGs, it just doesn't matter, dude. Ugh, here we go. This will be my 4th time fighting Messmer. The first run through I did, I used the Rolana or whatever swords. Then after you get Messmer's spear, that's pretty much the best thing to use. It just kind of melts everything. I don't know, bro. If you use it on a fresh game through, everything's OP, but then the farther you get, not so much. But
that tarnished, it seemeth.
no, it's very hard. The DLC is very hard. I don't foresee myself doing anything on NG7 that's like. I'm not fighting something with a dagger on NG7. You don't do enough damage. And it's not fun, bro. I don't have any fun doing challenge runs.
My purpose standeth unchanged.
If you were making 10K plus a month from doing it, though, that's what I always say. Then it makes sense. But if you're just like a waiter, how does like doing that challenge benefit your life? It's cool, but it's like adding any monetary value. But if you feel good about it, everybody's R&R, and however they feel better mentally is they have the right to do that. Ah, stupid explosion every time, dude. See, even with the bleed proc on the higher difficulty, bro, it's like you take so much damage, it just doesn't matter. Like, when I clip it and put it in YouTube, I'll put like a couple attempts, but then other than that, just for YouTube purposes, like you just put winning at the end. Always just film. You want to. I mean, if you get everything first try in the farther NGs, is cooler, but you know. Not really that easy. See if I can summon him right before.
Messmer, foe of my beloved people, in vengeance for the flames, my blade I wield. Have I made it known, accursed Messmer, my clan's suffering, their pain, all that they felt? Do you understand now? Your ugliness.
Okay. And I think every time, as soon as you kill him, I'm pretty sure Freya dies, right? If I'm doing something wrong on this quest line, I don't know what it is. Because once she's here, I don't know what else to do.
I'm afraid I'm busy, truly.
I don't know what to do after that. I haven't found anything either. I don't remember where I got that mix flask where like it negates like a ton of damage.
Oh, there you are. I've made up my horn sense is no with the object of his been in that state. Lest. I know I shouldn't let, but I suppose there's plenty left to be done. But it's a small.
Also, I don't want to burn the stuff yet to finish Trina's quest line. I don't want to burn the stuff yet. Where do you get... Is it this one where his stuff is? Yeah, okay. Oh, no. Where is his armor? I don't remember where you find... I thought it comes to this one. Yeah, I don't know. Because this is where he was. Is there another spot to talk to him? No, I don't really feel like fighting this boss. There's no point. I don't know. I don't know where he goes. That was actually the first time I found this weapon. The only reason I knew how to find it was because Distortion 2 had it on his run. It does holy damage. Let's we're gonna have to use Lita's sword. I don't think it'll do a ton of damage because it's holy, but there's a challenge. We have to go back to Trina's. This is just a cool memory. Might as well just get another Nicholas crown. Oh, man. I just try to enjoy everything while you can. Everything's gonna get nerfed. I don't know. If you ask some From Software elitist, they'll cry and throw a bitch fit if people say it's too hard and want it to get easier. And if you ask a more casual player that just wants to enjoy the game, they're probably gonna deem it one of the hardest games they've ever played. It just depends on your experience level, which is the key word with balance. But again, devs, I don't know, devs can create like the sickest games, but then have a hard time with balance. So it's just, it just really depends, dude. Which is why I always say they should just leave stuff that is OP or broken in the game, so people can utilize it if they want. And then you see all the ridiculous players who, you know, like Gino and other guys who do the 0-hit runs. It's crazy. Or not that my run earlier with the dagger counts as any type of like real accomplishment, because again, that's only one boss, but I'm not going to do that for every boss. Yeah, it just kind of depends, dude. You know me, people, in my opinion, people take themselves and playing video games way too seriously who don't make money from doing it. There's nothing wrong with getting the joy out of it, and like it's cool if you do something. Like I always just troll. If you can do the game and beat it in a super epic cool way, like, I mean, that's dope, dude. But then when you're like the person who goes on and attacks other people who are just trying to enjoy it and have fun, and oh, you're not as good as me, because nobody gives a fuck, bro. Like, in the real world, nobody gives a fuck, you know. The only thing that matters in the real world is how much money you have in your bank account, and are you gonna have to work until you're 75 years old and never retire? Like, and video games are the escape for that. So when you have these elitists coming in and like ruining it for everybody else, it's like people just forget video games are supposed to be fun. You can make it a challenge if you want, but there's just no point in like hating on people who don't play it as hard as you do. A lot of people who, you know, aren't great at video games, like I have a lot of buddies who aren't great at video games, make a lot of fucking money, have really nice cars, because they're successful in the real world, and you know, that's all perspective too of what's important to you or not, but you know what I mean. It's just like, no point just... and you see it, a lot of the people leaving those comments and stuff like that, they never have any video uploads of them doing any of the stuff that they're saying is the only thing that counts for beating the game. It's like they never upload their gameplay. It's just, it's the typical comment section people who just kind of like terminally online people, but everybody has the right to be, you have the right to be a douchebag, you have the right to be a nice person, so, I mean, yeah, it honestly doesn't really matter, but, we just gotta finish St. Trina's quest. Hold on. I'm pretty sure that's all you have to do to do Thalal's quest, or whatever his name is. The merchant who sells like the poison stuff. I still haven't tried any of those weapon flasks. Okay, so you get the Blossom, but like, shouldn't you get Homeboy's armor at the end of the quest? Because he's gone. I wonder if he's back at his spot. I might have to look up a guide for it. Because I genuinely don't know. This is where he's at usually. And what the hell do you do with the imbued sword key in the DLC? No, he's not over here. I bet you Freya should be dead. Yeah, she's dead. I don't know if she could, I don't know if that's the end of her quest. I don't know how to progress it any further. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to look up a guide or something. Sword's so sick. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna have to look up a guide for that.